Okay, we are here today with golf professional Bobby Newberry. Bobby is the director of player development at Hunting Creek Country Club, and is here today to talk to us about athletes and in particular golfers who struggle with overtraining or burning out. Bobby, can you tell us a little bit about yourself real quick before we get started?
Yeah, as Ben said, my name's Bobby Newberry. I'm the assistant golf professional here at Hunting Creek Country Club. Been a golfer for 4 years now. I just enjoy teaching all ages, juniors through seniors. Just trying to make their golf round more enjoyable, shot by shot.
Okay, first question I guess then would be, has to do with Smith's model based for burning out. It's got 4 stages, and the first stage is called situational demand. This is where high demands are placed on the athlete, such as high volumes of physical practice or excessive pressure to win. Typically, when the demands of a situation outweigh potential resources, stress occurs, which can over time lead to burning out. Do you have any advice on how to help golfers prevent this or cope with this?
I think whether you're just starting out, junior, or you're a professional golfer, you got to enjoy it. Got to make it fun. There's plenty of different games you can play. Just keep a light attitude about it and don't take it too serious. I mean, it's always good to do good and always play well, but I mean, everybody has bad days. Just enjoy it while you can and get out there and hit them.
Okay, and the second stage is called cognitive appraisal. This is where an individual interprets and appraises the situation. Some individuals will view a situation, mostly under pressure, as more threatening than others would. What would you say to somebody who sees competition in golf as a threatening thing?
I don't think any sport's threatening. I mean, you just got to enjoy it and have fun with it. If it's really threatening you, you might want to take a step back and take a look at the bigger picture and go on from there. I mean, I don't see why any sport should be threatening by any means at all.
It's supposed to be used for like a means of happiness.
A getaway.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
It's vacation time we're on a golf course. Just enjoy it.
Okay, the third stage focuses on sociological responses. This is where if you appraise a situation as harmful or threatening, like we talked about, then over time the perception becomes chronic, and stress can produce total sociological changes. Obviously, that's never a good thing. So, like, what would you say to somebody who's in that stage?
I'd say take a step back. You know, take a few days off, take a week off, take a month off. Just see if you really miss the game. If you really miss it, then obviously you want to get back out there and enjoy it again. But you never want to cause stress. Stress is never good for the body, never good for the brain, heart, all that good stuff. You just take a step back, and if you really like it, then you'll come back to it and enjoy it. Just see how much it means to you before you say, I'm done with it for sure.
Okay, well, I guess that kind of would answer the fourth stage. The fourth stage is behavioral responses, where the sociological response leads to certain types of coping and task behaviors such as decreased performance, interpersonal difficulties, and eventual withdrawal from the activity. So I guess you can almost see with your students when this is about to start happening, or is it a little harder to see than what most people think?
No, you can see in their attitude. I mean, if they want to be out there, you can see that. If they don't want to be out there, you can definitely see that. I mean, it's just like any other sport. You can see them being lackadaisical and not running up and down the court. I mean, you want to see them try and put effort forward, and if they're not enjoying it, just take a step back, like I said in the last segment, and just see how much it means to you and get back out there.
Do you think like some people are just high intensity type people, and when you see them practicing, they're naturally to get more into it and kind of get more frustrated with themselves? Like, would you see that more as that's the way they are, or would you see that more as they need to take a step back and kind of reassess things?
A little bit of both. I mean, a lot of people see golf as being, you know, hit the ball a few times, strike the hole as quickly as possible. Even the pros on tour, they have bad shots. And I know, you know, there's a few members we have that they'll hit shots onto the green and they may be like 60 feet past the hole or just on the green, you know, closely. But most pros, I mean, their average length between when they hit the shot on the green to the hole is, you know, probably around 25, 30 feet. I mean, they're not in there by any means really close. And they got to look at that and just say, this game is not easy. And just
So you gotta pretty much see as these are the best players in the world. And,
yeah, I mean, they're a different breed. I mean,
yeah. Okay. And then the next question would have to do with periodized training. This has to do with exposing athletes to high volume, high intensity training loads that are followed by lower training loads, known as a rest or tapered stage. The goal in periodized training is to condition athletes so that their performance peaks at a specific date or a particular time. How would you relate this to something with golf?
You gotta find a routine. I know, like on tour, I've seen videos of Tiger Woods to talk about his schedule, how his schedule breaks down. He'll have a couple of weeks off, and he'll wind down the body, break it up, or break the body up, and build muscle. If he has a few weeks to go before his next tournament, and then if there's a long stretch of tournaments, he'll kind of take it easy on the body because the body needs time to heal, to rest. That's about it. I would have routines, and for a member at the club here, she has not played golf all year, all winter. It's been kind of cold or whatever, but that's not bad. She's been in the gym working out her core muscles, leg muscles, just trying to get ready for this season.
So not only professionals can do the weight training and do all that, like anybody can do it.
Yeah, whether you're an amateur or a professional tour player, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you get somebody that knows what they're doing and teach you the right exercises to do to get stronger in the certain muscles you need to get stronger in for the game of golf, and just keep at it.
Do you find it hard to tell somebody who really loves playing the game that they need to almost stop playing in order to build up muscle, or would you not phrase it that way?
I wouldn't phrase get up the game to build muscle. I would say find you a really good routine that separates the two and gives you a good dose of both on-course activities and off-course in the gym activities.
Okay. Another theory that I want to get your thoughts on is the entrapment theory. This is where pretty much a student or an athlete is just so into the game and they've done it for such a long time that they almost feel obligated to keep playing. What would you do we've talked about what happens when you're in that stage, but do you have any strategies for kids who are starting or seniors or whoever it might be to kind of prevent that entrapment from happening, for them to feel like it's still fun and it's not just an obligation?
Okay, we'll start off with juniors, then we'll go to seniors. So juniors, you want them to start close to the green, closer to the hole. That way you're not hitting as far, covering as much ground, and you really want them to learn how to score. If you can score, you can enjoy your game of golf. Once they start scoring, getting more and more confidence, then you scoot them back a few yards at a time, 25 yards, 50 yards, and just see how it goes from there. For seniors, once you're 30 years old or so, you go back to white tees, and you really have a hard time moving back up to the gold or the green tees, just because all your buddies are playing whites. But I'm willing to challenge them if they want to go. If they're not scoring good from the white tees and they scoot up to the gold or the green, then they will probably have better scores, enjoy it more out there, be more competitive with their buddies, just enjoy the game of golf a lot more.
So would you say goal setting is a very important thing? Or
goal setting is huge. You don't want to set some outstanding goal that you're not going to reach for years. You want to do something and build up to that goal, your main goal. So I'd say set benchmarks to achieve a greater goal, whether it be hitting all the fairways or hitting all the greens, or not three-putting a green, which is impossible for me. It's just little goals to achieve and then build up for a bigger one.
Okay, I think that will just about do it. Bobby, thank you for your time here and taking time to talk to us about burning out and over-exercising. Is there one final thought you'd like to give us before we wrap this thing up?
If you're a beginner or you're looking into getting into golf at any age at all, whether it be single age numbers or older, you always want to get a lesson from a PGA professional. You never want to start out and learn the bad habits and getting them into your swing. You want to learn new habits or good habits, repeating the same swing over and over and over. So that's my one tip. If you want to learn how to play golf, go to the PGA professional.
What is your contact information if someone would want to contact you?
My email is Bobby Newberry, BOBBY NEWBERRY @PGA.com.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.